Hello everyone, myself Sheikh Amanullah, and we have total teammates. One is Rohit Edla, and second one is Shiva Kot Reddy. So our topic is secure data transfer based on visual cryptography. So nowadays we need to protect the data. That is a main issue, and in order to protect the data, we chosen the concept as a secure data visual cryptography. In visual cryptography, we can hide the data, not only data with images, text, and many other fields which help to encrypt the text and many other things. And if I need to hide a image, the image going to be split into two parts. The first part and second part. If the receiver or sender will get it two parts, then only the concept will be revealed, the secret information will be revealed, otherwise they won't get the information. This is basically our concept. And coming to introduction, in visual cryptography, there are a couple of schemes in order to encrypt the data, but we used crypto tool for this securing the data. So in this crypto or tool, whatever the text or images we can hide, we can hide sensitive information. Those sensitive information will be completely hidden till the sender will receive a complete image, like a first part and second part, then only the data will be revealed. Coming to motivation, in initial stages, we have so many problems, the sender, the receiver receives the image, the original image, but the contrast and a pixel size may be blur. But nowadays this particular tool was updated, so we are getting data without any loss, and with a 0% of contrast. There is no loss of the contrast and colors also. Now this tool is working very good. From now onwards, my teammate Rohit Edla will continue.
Thank you, Aman. So I'm going to talk about attack scenario, encryption process and decryption process. So firstly, attack scenario and visual cryptography systems were utilized for only black and white graphics till 1990s, end of 1990s. And with constant research and efforts by the researchers, a colored visual cryptography scheme is built, and this hue of pixels is determined by subpixel relationships. And for the actual color secret image, pixel enlargement is not a viable option. So they want to make an image with less noise to hide a little notion within the colored photos. So basically they came up with an idea, and the complexity of computing challenges in a decryption process will be eliminated by visual cryptography systems that was invented by the researchers. And for the computational load requirement, the property will produce valuable pictures. And there are some many other applications. Those are like watermarking, biometric security, voting, banking client identification, and many other applications are possible. And one disadvantage is like criminals use a variety of techniques to keep information hidden from law enforcement, including encryption and some other methods such as like password encryption, hiding some useful information. These are some of the disadvantages. And there is also no requirement to comprehend how criminals operate in order to come up with a solution. And also visual cryptography may be applied to multimedia as well as this visual cryptography is mostly utilized in the world of multimedia to encrypt or safeguard the valuable information or the valuable data. And also the encryption method should ideally consist of this encryption method is ideally consisted of two parts. The first step is it includes taking the message and connect them with a key to create an encrypted message. And the other one is decryption process. The decryption process from ciphertext to plain text is dealt with in other portion. In this instant, a simple brute attack mostly uses an automation and script to guess password for decrypting and file. And simple password also can be easily encrypted using these kind of automated programs. And mainly for this reason, most of the organizations uses a variety of like different of password, like using a small uppercase alphabets, like with a mixture of numbers and symbols for avoiding the brute force attack in their system. And when we talk about the encryption process, so to hide the important information, to hide an informal information, and encryption technique primarily employs the least significant bit, that is called as LSB, from each pixel. And each pixel was colored by different colors such as red, green, and blue, and it has a distinct amount of bits selected. And also other paint pictures will be also turned into some red color, green color, or some other colors, and the and then restored after the concealing process completed. And also this real matrix will be the first step to be hidden the information, followed by the green and blue matrices. And also every pixel value is compared to the average of the same colored values in the up, down, and right and left directions. And this comparison was created primarily to assess the similarity between neighbors and pixels in order to calculate the total amount of the data, like imaging bits, how much an image considered the number of bits. And when we talk about the decryption process, so these each of three color matrices which travels through the lines of every row and column, and is searched by during the decryption process. So for example, by looking at the average value, the number of bits used, neighbors will be defined in the decryption process. And to produce the original message, the cancelled values will be removed, and they can be concatenated. And the personal image encryption, cover image, data concealing, and host image are the steps in the decryption process for hiding the hidden picture in the cover image. So basically, the encryption process, is the process of converting basic readable message into unreadable message using some effective keys and effective tools and some effective carrier pictures also. On the other hand, decryption process is the process of converting. So when there is an already encrypted message, on the decryption process, we are going to convert the encrypted message back into its original basic structure. And so this total process of encrypting and decrypting data necessitates the use of a private key, which allows for both performance and security. As a result, this transmission procedure for individuals within the network communication system becomes more secure and more private. And from here onwards, my teammate Sivakoti will continue.
Thank you, Rohit. My topic is implementation performance analysis of the visual cryptography schemes. Pixel expansion M is contrary to Nor Shamir's suggested two main parameters. Pixel expansion M is defined as the total number of developed pixels and represents the pixels of the main input image. And it will also mean the details about the total loss in a resolution from the main picture of the shared one. And next, when the picture shared to the guarantee is satisfied, so the shared details will reveal the complete information of the original picture. And the original concept will not be demonstrated when a few shares are collected. Accuracy is also considered the secret image, and it will be the main evaluated by the PSNR measures. And visual cryptography schemes should always support different forms such as color and grayscale. If scheme support only shares the single secret simultaneously for sharing the multiple images, then main claims are to be generated, transferred, and maintained. The table describes the complete details and the correlation of the values made with the secret image and the retrieved private vision. And it has also developed a negative value because during the stacking process, the XOR operations will be performed and retrieve the protected images. It has also developed a negative value because negative value while comparing the two pictures based on the notable factors. If the notable security system is able to fulfill the relative goals in terms of service, reliability, availability, integrity, confidentiality, and authenticity, it is considered to be ideal in the terms of its performance. And next onwards, I will continue, Mr. Rohit.
Thank you, Shiva. I'll continue on design and diagrams. Like, here we are taking one the flight image. These images are divided into two sub parts, like, the share 1 and share 2. When the receiver receives both the images, then only the output will be generated. Otherwise, the output will not generate. Coming to working demo, I'm opening my crypto tool. So this is my crypto tool. In this crypto tool, I'm taking a new tab. So I'm opening a visual cryptography. Here I'm taking a first input as a text. Like the text will be secret key 456. And these text will be converted into two subparts. Let me show you the subparts. This is the original image I have given, which has divided into two particular ciphertext image 1 and ciphertext image 2.